Oh, welcome back to Monopoly, and in the 9th episode, the final of the World Tour map series.
What do you say?
We just scored Montreal, baby.
I'm excited.
Montreal and Riga are Park Place at Broadway?
I've never even heard of Riga before I started playing this game. Isn't it amazing how you put on a video game, you can actually learn by exposure what it is that's going around the rest of the world?
I mean, depending on the video game, because Devil May Cry is not actually all that good at that.
We just saved a quick 250 G's. Most excellent. Now we are the ruling Canadian class.
That's right, Montreal is indeed in Canadian land.
Oh, Canada, we don't know how to pronounce you.
Actually, the theme song is, "Oh, Canada, your drugs are cheaper than ours are."
Blame Canada for all the marijuana flowing down to the south. I got a bargain for you, Link. I got a bow and arrow set that's gonna knock your
Really?
boots off.
You're willing to mortgage something in order to make this trade happen? Oh no, you're okay. You sold Montreal to him for $3 million.
It's a better move than hanging on to a color group for which no player has the corresponding property. Park Place, I may have mentioned this in earlier commentary parts. Forgive me. It's been a long time since I've seen the Monopoly playthrough. Park Place is one of the most difficult properties to land on.
Right.
Mostly because 7 spaces, and remember, 7 is the likeliest dice roll you can roll in this game. You can't roll a 7 to get onto Park Place because that's the jail space.
Right.
I hear a new bid.
And there are also no helpful chance cards that can send you there using transport options.
You can't use chance in order to get to Paris?
Paris is the correct because Karis would be North Carolina Avenue. Yes, North Carolina normally is not accessible that easily.
Okay.
A lot of times you're just going to land on jail anyway. I mean, if you're off by 1 space, that's it. You've missed your opportunity, Sonny. Ooh, Kung Lao is investing in some red Monopoly. So right now, the only player that does not currently control a Monopoly is Ripper.
And yeah, they are likely to get knocked out relatively quickly here. All they got to do is land on either your stuff or Kung Lao's stuff, and they are out. But Kung Lao is critically low on cash.
Being low on cash while owning properties, while owning houses on properties, is a dangerous thing.
You need to take a card.
Let's just spend $50,000 in Munich.
What's going to happen here?
I like the little airplane flying in the background. That's cute. Because that's how you reach all these places. You have to take air travel.
Well,
probably.
Actually, Riga and no, there's definitely at least a Muslim majority country aside from Riga, a Muslim majority city aside from Riga on the board. Yeah, Kiev. You can in theory drive from Kiev to Riga.
I thought Kiev was next to Russia. Kiev is in the Ukraine.
Okay. I'm not saying it would be comfortable. I'm just saying it would be possible.
Oh, we got hotels, baby. Oh yeah, that means if you land on New York, if you land on Vancouver, you gotta shell over $10 million.
The owner has more than one transport property. Looks like this is
I love it when a plan comes full circle. I have the 3rd transport property in the group following my trade, and Link currently is on the losing end of that one because nobody landed on Montreal yet. Not even Kung Lao. His position is getting weaker. He has sold a house, which means that he can never get back the money that he spent on the house. Haha.
Your property. Just enjoy.
Yeah, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh my god, he bought pyramids.
He bought a hotel on Taipei.
Because as we have observed throughout the ancient world,
Get another roll of the dice.
son of a
Lucky
bitch.
you. Just
Am I lucky, Monopoly? Because if I roll 2 more doubles, I'm going to the Stony Lonesome.
Well, you're not likely to roll triple doubles, so.
It's one of yours.
Not likely, correct. It is still a thing that happens. One of my favorite screens, the fuck your opponent screen.
You hit the jackpot.
Excellent.
Okay, so now we have hotels on our teal properties.
And now have more pyramids than Tutankhamun. Fuck yeah!
Okay, Ripper
Pay
is
up, son.
Ripper is almost certainly dead. Yep, Ripper is dead.
Wah, wah. You can tell a player went bankrupt because it will just stay static on the screen for an uncomfortably long period, and then it will say, "Oh, bad luck."
Oh, by killing Ripper, we get all of his properties. Haha.
That's correct. Because as part of the process of going bankrupt, you, I guess it depends on the board rules. Because this is a matter of just mind you, the whole concept of bankruptcy is that governments and lending institutions generally understand that if you don't have the money, you can't pay it. So they're not gonna they're not gonna come after you flesh and blood. They're just gonna say, well, we're gonna take this much from you and then consider it square and figure out the losses later. Although I am pretending to know how bankruptcy works at best. It is largely just a way for millionaires to hold on to their riches without actually spending a dime.
And does that kill Link?
For the hotel, that's expensive.
Yep. Yay,
Oh,
we killed
that's
Link too. Haha.
Rather expensive there, Link. Looks like you're going to have to go slay some more monsters to scrounge up your green rupees.
Alright, so we just gotta kill Kung Lao now.
We just gotta kill Kung Lao. Finish him. Hey, come on. I bet you want to stay next to Vancouver and Shanghai. Come and shang out with these Cloud.
Rolling 4 twice in a row is a tad unlucky, but...
Oh, do I owe you a paltry sum here? Yes, you can have these pennies here, you little whippersnapper. You.
Oh, come on, 900,000 is not an insignificant amount of monies.
Hey man, I do not have $900,000. I don't know a lot of people who have $900,000.
See, it is a not insignificant amount of monies.
You feel so small on the world stage.
All right, so we're trying to break this monopoly, right?
You can't trade for properties that are under a monopoly group. What I'm trying to do is just squeeze as much real estate out of him as humanly possible.
Okay.
Will you take it?
Seen anything like it.
Yeah, that's right. The dumb bastard just let his wallet go down to 0.
Okay, but
he has to mortgage properties if he owes me rent. And it also means that he can't buy properties either, which means he will lose every auction situation.
Time to pay the rent.
Oh, looks like you're going to have to mortgage. God, doing Monopoly guy impersonations is just infectious, I find.
6, which gives him more rent. No? Okay,
It's
all
your
right.
property. Just
Honestly, a
enjoy.
lot of times you want to punch the Monopoly guy right in the stomach.
I wonder what's going to happen here.
You see, I would actually think that his mustache should be the primary target for punching.
Punch him in the mustache.
Mortgage
Interesting.
is great for a
Is the equivalent of punching him in the nose and in the jaw.
You'll have to
Really?
pay
Why do you
money
want to
back
mortgage
within
Montreal? Are you trying to trick
Because
Kung Lao
fuck-
into giving him Montreal?
I'm giving him money so that he will give me property, or one of the other ways around.
Yeah, you're
what the
giving
hell
him
am I even
property
doing
so
now?
he'll give you money.
I am thinking ostensibly. Okay, nothing on the table yet. I'm gonna request. Okay, I'm gonna empty his wallet again, and I'm probably going to give him more crap again. So so you give me all but $150,000 of your money, and I will give you a mortgage property. And he fucking took it. He fucking took it. He doesn't even have the money to unmortgage it. Monopoly, they should call it manipulation. Oh, careful there. You're one ticket away from getting your ass killed.
This is going to be one costly trip.
That's right. Okay, now I remember the animation. So when you land on another player's space, one of two things happens. You either see money leaving wallets and going to the recipient, or you see nothing happen, and then it says, bad luck, you're bankrupt.
Alright, so, are you gonna, wait, you're not gonna try and auction, okay, you are, okay. Auctioning.
Dude, I can get this for a fucking steal right now, because Kung Lao doesn't have any fucking assets.
Yeah.
He can't outbid me.
So then why do you keep throwing bids at it?
Because he keeps bidding back. You can't make a bid if you have the current bid. Yep, and he doesn't have more than $2 million in assets, which means that I just saved $1.5 million.
So now you're going to sell it to him for $750K?
No, I'm just going to kill him. I mean, the dude's on the ropes. I mean, there are 9 minutes left in the video, but, I mean, the writing's on the wall at this point. I own most of the board. It's a slippery slope in Monopoly land.
Mortgaging is great for a quick cash injection, but don't
now, am I just trying to screw with him some more?
Before you can claim rent again.
I knew it.
Okay, I will give you Riga, because I know you can't unmortgage it. You can't develop properties on it. Just give me all your money. Yep. Stupid bastard.
So it doesn't matter that he owns that monopoly. You're never going to land on it.
Never gonna land on it. Never gonna owe rent on it because he can't. The only way right now, the only way he can generate revenue is if I land on his red property. Hey, just that used to be my Montreal, and he got the fucking chance space that sends him there. God damn it. Oh, I just hope I don't land on the community chest space that says that I gotta pay money for every pyramid I own.
Time to collect your salary. Time to delve into the community chest.
Dublin St. Patrick's Day. Sounds like a great place where one can drink Guinness.
But why would one drink Guinness when there are better alcoholic beverages to have?
Admittedly, there are better alcoholic beverages than Guinness, but better is subjective. You could feel good about what you're drinking if you realize you're not paying a lot for it. You gotta take you gotta take the whole experience into account. Yep, and he just landed on Athens, which means that I get most of the piece of the pie. I'm sorry, I get some of the piece of the pie. I realize because I didn't fucking make any houses on those yet. Nobody owns Tokyo.
You rolled a double. You get another chance with the dice.
Hell yeah, I roll a double.
But we can't land on Istanbul from here. Damn it.
Oh, somebody is tiptoeing towards the tomb of the kings. Prepare to die, Kung Lao. You son of a bitch.
So is he gonna try and auction this?
He has to. You have to decide on the property if it's unknown and you land on it.
Okay.
And again, because he's really low on assets, I could even put him in the unfortunate predicament that if he has to spend too much, that he's going to end up selling his houses and take a permanent loss.
I hear a new bid.
Am I going to let him have it? Yeah, I'm just going to let him have it because now he has to. Oh no. Okay, all right. I would have taken either move. If I get to deny him a property, all the better.
Going twice. Sold to the highest bidder.
Because he would have had to scrounge up fucking $1.13 million just to get the property. He would have had to sell some houses.
6 for us.
Which puts us on Sydney. Well, darn it all. I guess I owe some money. Is this the beginning of the end of the Rocket Rabbit Commentaries Limited Liability Corporation?
Doesn't look like it because he also landed on 6, so...
God fucking damn it, kid. You get away this time, Mr. Hat.
What it says on the board.
Be warned, you go to jail. Your ass is grass. Wow, okay, now I'm just landing on property after property that he owns.
Yeah, but you're not actually transferring all that much wealth around.
Looks like I'm going to have to talk to my real estate agent real quick.
Hey, how do we go by Tokyo?
Oh, you gotta land on it.
But you're supposed to have a loophole that allows us to purchase a Tokyo without landing on it.
I'm glad that's not a thing in Monopoly that says, oh, hey, if you spend $2,000, you can get any property on the board. No, roll the dice. Play by the rules. This is a game that says fuck the rules a lot of times, but when you're not fucking the rules, you do have to play by the rules. Like, for example, you land on my property, you pay me money.
Time to pay the landlord.
And he just mortgaged Paris. Wah, 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 wah,
So could you buy Paris off of him for 20 grand?
Maybe. It's one thing to demand money in exchange for property. Computer players love gaining property. That's why it's easy to manipulate them by trading property for property and then play around with the sizes of people's wallets at that point. They are not likely to give you property in exchange for cash. Especially when you actually up the difficulty slider.
Right.
The only reason why I'm doing this is because I was just tired of losing to the high difficulty computer players. It was not consistent, and I was trying to record a fucking project.
Right. 10.
Which puts him on Monopoly Rail. So he owes me $1 million. This may be the beginning of the end for you, Mortal Kombat warrior. Sending you to Outworld in exile.
Oh, we skipped over Istanbul again.
After this, we may actually have to look up to see if Monopoly has ever published a Mortal Kombat game. You gotta trade combat coins.
Just enjoy.
Well, Mortal Kombat does have several spin-offs, but and Monopoly has been tied to so many different fucking IPs. Just so many.
Yep, like Pokemon, Star Wars,
Legend of Zelda,
Mario,
Fortnite. I don't think that there was an Unreal Monopoly, and that might actually get me to play. Just to see what the board's like, you know.
Isn't that just it? Is that you spend all that money on a Monopoly game just to open it up and see? Oh boy, isn't this nuanced and fun?
No,
These
it is
bills
not.
are so crisp. The Simpsons.
Let's see what happens.
Well, I'll make a solid prediction here. Is Beijing is a little pricey.
Hear a new bid. I hear a new bid.
Go on, try to outbid me. You can do it. Go on, just a little closer. Oh, too bad.
Going twice.
I just saved $600,000. Thank you very much.
And we scored a Monopoly. Woohoo!
No, am I
I
just
still
gonna go?
think that it should not be Beijing, and Hong Kong and Jerusalem. That is weird as shit to me.
I honestly cannot comprehend either the combinations of properties that they came up with.
Let's do this. Fantastic.
I mean, for example, Rome next to Shanghai. Now you've lost me.
At least those are you know all. At least those are both Eurasian cities. But Jerusalem and Hong, actually.
Oh, he fell into my trap.
Yay!
Because I put most of the weight on Jerusalem, baby. That was the only one he could have landed on, and it knocked him out of the game. Victory is ours!
Which means we get our Montreal and Riga properties back.
The world is mine. The world is mine!
Wait, Cape Town and Paris? Those are almost on polar opposite ends of the equator. Eh.
Do the walk, Monopoly Man. Yeah! We did it, everybody. We crushed them all.
Now that's the spirit of the game. Tremendous.
The eyes of the world are on Tiki Man. In the next part, we're going to the get-rich-quick mode.
Be safe, everybody.
And thank you for watching.